Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today, as you can see with the title of the video, is the DIY of the large piece of art that I was going to do for over my bed. I'm going to show you what you're going to need for the project, and then I'm going to get started, but I'm going to kind of piece it up so you don't have to follow me through every step, because each step takes a couple minutes. What you are going to need is this wood right here is called furring strips. You would get this at like Home Depot or Lowe's. It's just some lightweight wood. It's nothing finished about it. It's raggedy little wood with little, you know, it's just, I mean, you could even, this stuff would come in handy with this rustic farmhouse stuff because this is perfect for that. I just put, if you could see, a little coat of silver paint on it only because, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in a second, but let me tell you what you need first. You're going to need masking tape. You're going to need 2 of these, and this is 8 foot by, well, depending on the size that you're trying to do. So whatever I use right now, mine is 5.5 feet long by 3.5 feet in height, you know. Height, you know, whatever that's called. I don't know. Height, yeah. So I used 2 pieces of 8 foot by 3.5 of this furring strip, and it costs $1.83 per piece. And then at Home Depot, I had them cut 2 pieces of 5.5 and 2 pieces of 3 foot, 2 pieces of 5.5 feet and 2 pieces of 3 feet. And that's going to make my squared off, you know, like a rectangle shaped frame for me. So depending on what size you want, you would have your wood cut that size. But these cost $1.83, and like I'm saying, my piece I got out of 2 pieces. The one that I'm making, I got out of only 2 pieces of this. So then, and like I said, I put a coat of silver paint on it because I chose, you don't have to do that. You can paint yours out, you can stain it, you can do whatever it is you want to do with it, but I chose to do this. I'm going to be wrapping each piece in this diamond wrap. And this I got locally. I think I know for a fact they have it on Amazon. I had got this a while ago for a different project, and it comes in a giant, I mean, when I tell you a giant roll, this is how much I still have. This is my second project, and I've cut all my pieces for it already. So this is still what I have left, and I paid $11.99 for it. It had to be like 50 feet on this roll. And I got it at a place called Jack's $1. I always change Jack's name. I'll call it Jack's $1 discount because I don't know what was wrong with Jack that he didn't finish the name of his store. But I think they have a couple stores in Dallas, and they have one in Richardson, Texas, if you're local. So anyway, like I said, I was going to wrap this with that. So I have this, but like I said, it's optional. You can cover it with whatever you want. You can cover it with wallpaper. You can cover it with contact paper. You can cover this with anything you want. Paint. You don't have to cover it. You can leave it natural. And, you know, just put a little oil on it or something, depending on what you're doing. You can whitewash it. That's the good thing about this wood. It's raggedy. So you can sand it down if you want, but, you know, it's cute the way it is. Then I have 4 of these, and these were $1.08 at Home Depot, and these are the 3-inch, I want to say. Yeah, the 3-inch. So these are, and I painted them out like a chrome color because they're not going to get any of the, I just left the back the way it is. And then I painted this chrome so it could shine like that because I'm not going to put any diamond wrap on it. So I got 4 of these. And like I said, the masking tape and you're going to need a bunch of glue sticks and your glue gun. And then you're going to need 4 for my size. So depending on, like I said, your size, you'll know how many pieces of foam board. I needed 4 for mine. Just a foam board from Dollar Tree. So that's it. And so now I'm going to get started on covering these. And I'm not going to bore you because I'm going to let you go get some ice cream and come back for the second part. But this, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like because I already did the 2 smaller pieces. This is what it's going to look like. And it'll be, you know, you'll see after when you know, I finish the room and I do the tour of the room, you'll see why I did this with this. And I'm just going to have my room be my little girly getaway. And make it the way I really want it to be, like girly and sparkly and shiny. But this is how the whole frame is going to be, right? And then it'll have these on the corner of the This will be on the corner of each corner of the frame. So, okay, I will be right back after I get these other two pieces wrapped, and I'll show you how I'm gonna put the back together. And then the fabric that I have, which is this shower curtain, I only got this because it had a bold frame. This is not gonna stay. So I'm doing mine temporary just to show you what I'm doing until mine comes. The wallpaper I ordered, they said it's gonna take about 5 to 6 weeks to get here, and I just ordered it the other day. So I said, I'm not waiting. I'm gonna put this together, and that's why I'm using the masking tape, so I can put it on temporary. But I'll show you at that point where I would usually use a stapler. I'll show you where I'm gonna use the masking tape. But I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back for this part. I'm gonna show you how I wrap the piece of wood with the thing. I forgot. It's probably might be something somebody asked. So I'm going to show you how I start. How I start is I take the piece of wood on the silver side, because this side I just left plain. That's going to be the back where the foam board attaches. So on the front, I just take the diamond wrap like this. I'll show you. And it just, like I said, it folds over just like that. And you just want to take it right to the edge. And the way I start is I just take the glue gun. And because I know this already fits perfect, I'm just going to put the glue on here on one side. And then I'll take that one little diamond thing there and I'll stick it on there. And I'm going to hold it for a second. And I need another glue stick now. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing, and that'll hold it on. And I do all 4 sides first, then I go down each side. Well, I do the very top. I'm going to hold that on there. And then what I'll do to make it stay still, lost my glue stick. I'll just do a little bit on the very top there, that top row. And then I'll lay it down even. And then I'm finished with this side for now because I'll let that dry. But I'm going to go to the other side. And, oh, y'all, I look a hot mess today. But it's all right. I had to get this DIY done. I had to get this video up. I know I told y'all I was going to have it up today, so I had to do it. So then on this side, I come over here. Glue stick. Doesn't want to stay in here. Okay. And then I'll do a dot there. And I'll lay the first one there. Let you see what I'm doing here. I got one little piece over because this board, it wasn't exact. I'm not going to be able to get it exact unless I cut through there. But I don't need to because the thing is going to cover it. So it's going to be a little teeny, less than 1/4 of an inch that's not covered. But that's fine. And then I'm going to come on this side and do the same thing. Just to tap right there, just to hold that first little diamond flower thing in. Pull it and put it on there. And now it's loose, right? But now I'm going to go up and down the sides. So I'll show you. We got to let that dry a little bit. And then I'll do that top part there just to hold it. And I pull it up, and that should hold this side. And now I'll just go down the side. You see that? And just glue that down. And then it'll be perfectly wrapped. And it'll look just like this. It's a long process, so I don't want to hold you guys, but it'll look just like this. And these are going to be the sides of each frame. You see, that's raw, and this side's raw because these are going to be the ones that connect. You know, this will be the top of it, then the other long one will be the bottom, and then the 2 sides. But again, I'll be back. Just came back real fast to show you that because I realized, oh God, I didn't even show how I was wrapping it. I just said I was wrapping it. So you see, as soon as I glue, and let me show you, just in case somebody doesn't, does need to know, because I know sometimes I watch DIYs and I say, why didn't they tell us how they did that? So that's what made me think of it. So see this, I'm just going to go right up underneath of there. I'm going to run a quick bead of glue, and then I'll just put it on there. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to do it all the way down, And you don't really have to do much on the inside, because by the time you held it down in the top there, and you held it down there, it's gonna hold on. Once it's done, you see it'll hold by itself. All I'm doing is laying the sides down. And then I'll show you on the longer piece of wood, and again, depending on your measurements, you might not have to do it, but now that I've glued that top down, I can cut this row off right here, because I'm not gonna use it. I just use that to tug and pull on it to get it right. So I'll show you how much wood I'm gonna have. But like I said, it'll be covered, so. And that's that little bit. That's going to be raw right there. But again, this will be covering it, so nobody will ever see that. I didn't want to have to break it off, so. Yep, okay. Now, I'll be back again when I'm ready to put it together. Thanks a lot. Hold on. Okay, guys, here's the next part. I now have taken the foam board. I told you I had 4 pieces, and I taped it together. I'm going to try to lift you up just a little bit. And then I got to put you back on my little homemade stand. Now, I don't know if you can see, I taped it, and actually I had to cut this much off of both pieces for it to be the right size. And I just measured it out with the frame. I put the frame around it, and then I cut where I had to cut off. Okay, now we're at the wrapping stage. And I've taped up top there, so because I had it even across the top. Now, I don't like this now that I've seen it open for the picture. It's a shower curtain, but it's perfectly good. I just brought it. So I'm going to, after I do this, and the wallpaper that I ordered comes, I'm going to take it apart and redo it. So for the purposes of just doing the video, I'm going to actually just tape this on the board. So that way I'm not cutting it and all kinds of stuff. So that way when I do go to donate it, it's still a whole shower curtain. Because like I said, I just purchased it. But after I got it home, I was like, oh no, I can't even deal with this for a couple days. So here's the print right here. It's loud, but it's not what I was looking for. So I'm just basically going to wrap the foam board. That's what I'm going to do with tape. I'm going to, ooh, hold up, guys. Got on these tights. All right, and I'm going to just wrap the foam board. So the foam board is going to look like this. Just going to be a big old, this is upside down, but you'll see it's a big old bunch of leaves, that's all. So I'm going to wrap it with the masking tape. Oops, got caught on something. I'm going to wrap it with this masking tape that you get from Dollar Tree. That's all. I'm just going to put a couple pieces on it so it holds it tight. And then what I'm going to do is just glue the mirror to it. I mean, glue the frame. And this is how the pieces came out. So the one I'm doing here is like very temporary. If I was doing this and I had the right stuff that I was looking for to do it, I would staple this foam board after I cover it with the wallpaper that I'm going to cover with. I will be stapling it to the wood that I just covered in the diamond wrap. And that way, that gives you a more sturdy piece. But for right now, just like I said, for this, I'm just going to be taping it down. And I'll just tape it right on the bends. I'm just going to put a little piece there for right now. And then I'll show you how I do the ends. Just like a gift. You wrap it just like you do a package. That's it. You're just going to wrap it. If I was keeping this, again, I would be cutting the ends very short. So you didn't see anything, so it was easier. But right now, I'm just going to cover it just like this. You see? Just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to tuck it in like that, and then I'm going to tape it. And I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'll be back when I show you how I'm going to put, I can't even talk, attach it to the frame. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, now we're going to get started with the framing part. And with that, we're going to lay down. Let me try to get you guys to see this a little bit better. Hold up. Just a minute. 1 second. Let me see if you can see. I'll pick you up in a second. I just want to lay it down first. Okay. Push that down a tad and over a tad. Okay, now I'm going to show you this part that I got done so far. Now, I prefer wallpaper for this. And if you were going to use some type of fabric, it should probably be steamed. So, right now, I'm just laying the frame around it. Okay? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm taping it by myself, and I'm really not good with trying to find, you know, a way to somewhere where to hold the camera at. So I'm trying to show you step by step. So all I did at this point, I'm just laying it down and getting the space where I'm going to glue it, because I'm going to use my hot glue gun to put that on there. So now I'm going to try to sit you where you can see what I'm doing without breaking the phone. Nope. Sorry, see, I told y'all. Okay. So I'm going to show you on this side then what I'm doing. Because you could see right here. Wait, I think you could see right here. Okay, so let me make sure I have enough glue on my glue gun. And I'm just going to, I don't need that yet. I'm going to lift this top part up. And I'm going to glue right across on the fabric. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I hope you can. I'm just going to start running a bead of glue on here. And all it takes is a little glue to hold this, because like I said, it's very lightweight. Then I'll just lay that there, and then I'm going to lift it as I glue it afterwards. I'm going to start now. I'm going to lift it a tad. So that way, because you know this glue probably could use some on the inside here. Hold it down. And now it's just the whole process of gluing down the pieces. I'm going to glue the inside of this to it. And I'm just going to go all the way down and glue it, and then I'll be back. Because, guys, I hate to, because I can't do this camera right. I wonder if I put it on the floor. Let's see what happens with that, guys. Hold up. What the hell? Let me move that out the way. Nope. But I have a better idea about that. Now, can you see it? Y'all, I'm rigging y'all in live motion. I'm rigging you up in live motion. Let's see if you can see now. Okay, that's a little better. So all I'm doing is now I'm gluing the wood to the foam board that's covered in the fabric or wallpaper or whatever you're going to do. Honestly, my idea is just big, bold flowers in the blues and the grays and the white and a little black in it. That's what I was looking for. But like I said, this is just, what I got here is just for the purpose of showing you how I would do it, how I would wrap it. That's all this is about. So don't even ignore this fabric, guys. And then what I would do, like I said, I would just, trying to make sure y'all can see. I would just get enough glue on here. And I don't even know if I'm doing that right. But anyway, that's what I would do. Line it up right so it's covering it. And then what's going to happen after I get all four sides on, I would put these on the corner. Now I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to do it, and I'll come back and show you the finished project. I hope you can see. It's going to look very similar to that. Just like that, all the way around. And then whatever the picture is, or the wallpaper, or whatever it's going to be on, if you would do this, or even mirror would be really nice like this. That would be a beautiful mirror, wouldn't it? But y'all, excuse me, please. This has been a working day. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna glue this together because it takes a minute to get this all glued up. Because like I said, I'm just doing it temporary just to show you. And then I'll show you the thing all put together. It's so lightweight. All you need is a couple tacks to hang it on the wall. It's that lightweight. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back with the finished product. Remember, this is not the fabric I'm choosing. This will not be, you won't see this in my room. But when the room is done, it'll probably still look like this one. When I do, you know, tape this week, the finished product of the room. But as soon as my new pattern comes, I'm going to definitely take it down, redo it, and show you guys. But you see, this is a huge 5.5 by 3 feet. And with plain wood, the wood, actually the little rosettes were $1.08. And I told you the wood was $1.83 for 2 pieces, and Home Depot cut it for me. I just put a little glue on, a little silver paint, just because I was going to use the diamond wrap. And I knew you would see through it. You see how that came out? And then I wrapped the shower curtain around the foam board I got from Dollar Tree. I used 4 pieces for this. For, like I said, it's 5.5 by 3 feet. So, you know, depending on whatever your size is. And this is going to be perfect for the size over my bed. But like I said, when I finish the bed, you'll probably, now even though I used hot glue, I'm going to let this sit overnight. I'm not going to lift it yet, because I want it to, I'm trying to give you a whole picture of it. It's hard to do that, guys, though, because it's so big. But when I go in the room, you'll be able to, when you see it in the bedroom when it's put up. But even with hot glue, guys, I would let this sit overnight just to make sure everything sets, because it did take a whole lot of pumping of the hot glue on this. And okay, and like I said, with that, with the duct tape, doing it around there, I would definitely be gluing it if it was going to be more permanent. But I only used the tape because I didn't want to destroy the shower curtain. So because I would have just cut it and you know, taped it down, I mean glued it down, and then I would have stapled the foam board to the frame. But like I said, I didn't do it because in just a couple weeks I'm going to be changing this out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions, ask me. I'm not used to the DIY thing, guys, so I might have missed something. So don't think you're bothering me if you ask a question, because Lord knows, I don't know. You know, I was going so fast. And just trying to piece it together so it didn't, you know, it wasn't so slow and draining of the video. So if you have any questions, let me know. But this is the idea. Now, like I said, you can use Miro. You can use any kind of wallpaper you want on the foam board. It is extremely lightweight. It's not heavy on your walls. It's not like you're going to have to worry about having heavy, you know, the heavy holding hooks. And it's as easy as that. And that's a whole big piece of frame. And like I said, that shower curtain cost $6. The foam board was $4. And the wood was $8.38 for the medallions and the wood. And then, like I said, I had that wrap. That's not necessary. You can paint this frame any color you want it. And but you don't have to wrap it in a diamond wrap. It's just that it matched what I was doing in my room, so I used it. But anyway, I'm talking again, rambling, guys. What is wrong with me? Thank you so much for everybody, and I hope and pray somebody takes something from this. And like I said, don't see this as the finished product, please, because I'm not happy with this. That print is not my style. But I just wanted to get it done, and I want to have something to put over the bed when I am finished, and I'll be finished in a couple days. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for all the likes and the comments. Again, it's a blessing. And also, thanks for all the prayers for my father. He is doing excellent, guys. He is telling jokes and laughing. I talked to him today for a while, and he had a whole bunch of jokes for me. He said he's not feeling any pain, and he said they got him up and actually start walking. He actually broke his hip and had to have surgery on it. Emergency surgery last night. He fell and he broke his hip. And he was joking because he forgot his age. And I said, no, Dad, you're going to be, in March, you're going to be 79. And I said, next year you'll be 80. He said, oh my God, am I that old? And it was so, guys, I cracked up laughing. My dad is such a character. But I thank you so much for all your prayers, because Lord knows they worked. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.